Hello, my name's Martha May and I'm ready to run for town council. That's what this hair reminds me of. Your vote for me is a vote for big hair. The bigger the hair, the closer to Jesus. Oh man. This is what you all signed up for. Well, this feels really unnatural. Okay. I'm about to have a dog visitor, so that's great. Alright guys, long time no see, no chat. We have a little friend who won't leave me alone, which is great. This happens every single time I pull out the camera and go to sit down, or at least I recall it used to. The last video that was on my channel was in March of 2021. So a lot has happened and you're probably thinking that you're seeing a ghost because I've not been on this platform. I'm slightly active on Instagram, but that's about it. A lot has happened and changed, and we're going to get into that. I'm going to try to make this a very quick video, at least 10 minutes or less. Editing Chelsea will probably thank me for not rambling, so let's jump into it. I think my last video was a nighttime routine. I had already filmed a morning routine. I had to clear that off this camera when I decided to make this video. Felt like I was getting ready for a date because I'm just really nervous in presenting myself to you all again. But here we are, and it's been almost a year, and I just vanished. I didn't give you all any warning, which was very not cool, because I got a lot of messages of people wondering if I was okay, and I'm fine. I'm doing much better now. We went through a lot. Right after I filmed that nighttime routine, a lot just kind of started trending in a downward spiral. We had started moving toward infertility treatments, and those didn't go so well. We did a couple of rounds with a very lovely doctor. We started in April. I started taking a bunch of vitamins, and by June, I think we started our first round. The timelines are very fuzzy. And I just wasn't filming because I wasn't in a very good mental health mind space, if I'm being completely honest. I turned 29 in June, and I was like, I've got to do something. I need to have a child. I was very, very focused on that to the point of my own detriment. And we spent a lot of money, a lot of money doing this, and it didn't come to fruition for us. Like I said, we only did a couple of rounds. You can do multiple rounds, but it was just not good for me and my mental health, if I'm, again, being 100% honest. It was very hard for me. I struggled a lot. The hormones they give you had me bouncing all over the place. I was balancing work and really being very, not excited about going to my job, which has changed as well. So we'll get into that. But we went through a lot, and by the end of July, beginning of August, I was like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I can't continually put my body through this, all these hormones, all of this, everything. I was just done. I didn't want to do it anymore. I was very, what's the word I want to use? Let's just say the phrase, not in a good mind space when it came to my body image, how I felt about myself. There's a whole mind warp going on in this brain of mine of just feeling utterly not good enough. And then in September, we lost John's grandma Lily, and we lost my Aunt Loretta, who had Down syndrome. She's my dad's sister. We lost her. So we had 2 funerals literally back to back on John's 28th birthday and our 10-year wedding anniversary. So all of that happened in September, sorry. And this is right after my job changed. So I switched jobs in August. I still work for the same company, but now I'm the manager of this location. So my job role has changed drastically. Our crew changed entirely. The only 2 people there that were the same people who were there are me and the store owner. So everything has been different. It's been crazy. And I've just been on this journey to really healing my own self. And what does Chelsea want to do for the sake of Chelsea? Who am I really? And that's been and will continue to be an ongoing thing. But I'm in a very, very, very healthy place. Physically, mentally, spiritually. I feel like I'm very well-rounded. I apologize if you can hear anything that's going on outside. I don't know what's going on. There was a big snowstorm, and I don't know if they're clearing the road or if someone's turning around, but it sounds like a big old truck, and I don't know if you all can hear that. Part of the getting physically healthy was part of a scare that I had not even that long ago. I think about a month ago now. If you've been around on my channel, I talk about how I have insulin resistance, and oftentimes I'll get sick and things will come back up and then I'm fine. It's just a whole ordeal. So I'm used to that, which is sad to say, but I'm used to that. Well, on this particular evening, it didn't go so well. I ended up having some convulsions. I passed out. It was not really good. I went to the doctor, finally scheduled a primary care doctor visit, which I hadn't done in God knows when, and ran some tests. I had been doing a different lifestyle change, really trying to figure everything out. I was checking my blood sugar levels. I have a kit that goes with that. I was checking every morning to see what my fasting was. It was reading as impaired. So when I went and got all of my blood work done, she did say that I was in the normal range for everything, and we both kind of contribute that to the lifestyle changes I had made. I've been consistently keeping a check on my fasting glucose, and I'm finally back within the normal range after a month fasting. After dinner, I go to bed, and then I don't eat, clearly, and I check my blood sugar in the morning completely fasted, and that number should be between 80 and 100. And the lowest reading I've gotten was 96, and it's been a month of really working on what I'm eating, foods I'm preparing, really working out. We bought a treadmill for Christmas and a pull-up bar. The whole thing has changed, and I'm feeling really, really good. I have more energy. I feel more mental clarity. I got to speak with a dietitian. She completely approved of the things that I'm eating, the way that I'm eating. So we're keeping track of all that. She's actually going to call me today. I'm supposed to be 3 weeks out from the appointment, so she should be calling me any day now. And we're going to do a check-in to see where I'm at. I've lost 17 pounds as of today, which is crazy to me. What was even crazier was the number that I had gotten up to. But we're down 17 pounds, and while I'm not really hyperfixating on that number, you know, the scale is just a number. It does not define who you are as a person. That has been so difficult for me to realize. But watching that number decrease means I'm also getting healthier for me and my body and my levels and everything that's going on with me internally. Watching that number decrease. Sorry, John called. So I don't really remember where I was, to be honest. But I'm really happy with where I'm at. I've also been seeing a chiropractor. We're getting all the things fixed. You should see John now, which I was going back and watching that other video, the last one I posted, and looking at him physically today. He was at 300 pounds and he is at 210 currently. So that's been a crazy change. And we're just moving in the right direction. I really fell into the comparison trap, which is kind of what led me to just not post after a while. You feel like you're going to take a break and you don't think anybody will notice because you're such a small channel and you don't have a lot of views. So you don't think anybody's going to care or anybody's going to notice. And so it's easy. 1 month goes by, 2 months goes by, now I'm sitting at a year, and people have been reaching out to me and they're like, hey girl, I hope you're okay. Are you coming back? We would really like to see you back. And to those of you who have sent those messages, I cannot thank you enough. That really made me feel appreciated and loved and cared for you all to reach out. Carolina, if you're watching this, hello. I am coming back so you all will have more content to watch. She has a cat that she sends me photos of actually watching my videos, which is by far probably one of the most adorable things I've ever seen in my life. So just let the cat know I'm coming back. This is for you all. I love that. It's crazy. But I am coming back. This channel is going to look a little bit different. I'm not going to have set cleaning videos for the most part. I mean, never say never. I probably will pop off with one video where I'm just organizing or cleaning something. I do want to do videos on how to maximize usability of a small home, making your home feel comfortable, functional for you. Want to do some health things, walk you all through what I'm doing. Just as a whole, this is going to be a lifestyle channel. You're going to follow me along on my life if you want to, which I would definitely love to have you all. And John's going to be on the channel, and it's going to be different. It's going to be a different vibe. We're getting a different setup. A lot of things are changing. I've had a microphone, which I'm not using right now, oddly enough, for this camera for a year now. My father got it for me at the beginning of last year, and I've never used it. I'm going to be using that moving forward. We have also decided to change out the camera lens. We are buying a few of those, going to do some trial and error things, just really up the quality. I don't know about a filming schedule at this moment. I do know that we're going to want to upload twice a week. That's the goal. But until I get into a rhythm of exactly how I'm going to do things, I'm not going to promise anything because I don't know what that schedule is going to look like. I don't know if it's going to be morning. I don't know if it's going to be night. I don't know which days I'm going to upload. So let's just figure this out together. Once I have a more solidified handle on all of this, I'll let you know. But consistency is key and is my word for 2022. So I hope you all will stick around. I'm deeply apologetic for just leaving you guys because I don't feel like that was right. Regardless what I was going through, I should have at least let you all know where I was headed, but I didn't, and that stinks. But here we are, and I hope you all will give me grace and just stick it out with me and watch if you enjoy. I really appreciate you all. I truly do. I hope you all are having a beautifully blessed evening, morning, noon, night, no matter what time it is, wherever you are when you're watching this. I genuinely hope it's blessed. And that genuinely feels so amazing to say. I haven't said it in a year. I will see you all in my next one. Thank you all so much. Bye, guys.